Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm so excited today to meet you again on YouTube. Um, I am making this video today to show you, to introduce to you about Math 12 Recalculus course that I am about to create and develop. In the past 3 months, I have published my first introduction to calculus course online to serve on students across our global. Then my second calculus course was just published on February 12. And now I am so excited to create a new course to serve all of you about pre-calculus math 12. Now I found the reason I'm focusing on these three courses because calculus are the most popular course. Most of students and most of adult students who wish to gain entrance to college and university and would like to learn their majors about physics or chemistry or engineer, science, and nurses, regardless any major, most of you need to have at least one first year introduction to calculus course to fulfill in the university. So I found it very popular and it very common. And the concept of calculus is complex. So there are a lot of details and my courses are very detailed to offer you. So I found maybe it's useful to some of you. My second focus is pre-calculus Math 12 because Math 12 is the principal foundation in math. And it's just at hard. I found it just at hard at calculus. It's just different, but it's at hard. The reason because it's cover a wide range of knowledge, such as logarithmic function, radical function, trigonometry, fundamental counting principle, permutation, combination. There's a lot of topics we have to learn in Math 12. And sometimes student was bogged down on the proving trigonometric identities. And I hope that my course online, if you follow me on the YouTube channel, educational channel, my math teaching online on YouTube, you can learn the whole set. I am teaching the same curriculum. As a high school math teacher, I am developed the curriculum in accordance with the BC curriculum. So what you learn in the classroom is exactly what you learn with me. It's just more details, more conceptual and application. I think we need to spend time for whatever we're interested in. So my course is not just rushing through the surface. It's deep in details and help you step by step. So it's required a lot of work and time consumed. However, I found that is useful to offer you. So if you follow me on YouTube, you can have access to the free online educational channel, and I hope you will enjoy the online learning journey with me. I am about to introduce you to the course right now. The reason I'm making this video because I want to make you realize that I am here, I'm available on the YouTube channel, contribute to our global education, and hope that I can serve all the students around the world is with the best of what I can offer. So now I'm going to share screen with you to show you what kind of content I am teaching. What kind of content you are going to learn with me, and I found it useful to introduce to you so that you know what's going on in my educational channel. So bear with me, and I'm going to share screen with you here to show you the course overviews before we are getting into it. So let me share screen with you. So this is my course online, and let me organize my small video picture here. Okay, so how are we going to, okay, let me, just bear with me a minute. Okay, so welcome to the most understandable math courses online to serve on global students. That's my introduction. And you will see the video introduction here, just like warm-up exercise to make you feel more interesting in learning math with me, and we go on the journey together. So enjoy free one-on-one video lesson. So my next slide, I'm talking about online math courses for you. Sign up to earn your true knowledge and real skills, live video lecture support, Zoom registration support. Yes, if you register in my online course, you can have Zoom registration support if you email me in advance. So I am creating this course overview on February 26th. So this is the course overview of Pre-Calculus 12. This course is designed using BC Canada curriculum. It is also equivalent to Algebra 2 in USA and Advanced Function for Ontario students. Now, if you learn Math 12 and Calculus, we are talking about the same language of universal language of math. So absolutely, on the whole world, we can learn the same curriculum. Math only has one universal language. This course develops proficiency in analyzing and solving problems using mathematical concepts of various functions such as radical functions, rational functions, polynomial functions, absolute functions, exponential functions, logarithmic functions, and trigonometric functions. So you see there's a lot of functions we have to learn in Math 12. So the next slide, this is my course overview. Students will explore the transformations of functions using hand graphs and jacked with graphic calculator. The course extends critical analysis, algebraic skills to solve various problems, to show mathematics has made meaningful connections between mathematics and other sciences, including physics, chemistry, and finance. Students also will learn the concepts of fundamental counting, permutations, and combinations. This course is intensive and details with lots of work to prepare students for a calculus level, as well as their entrance to university. The first unit you will learn will be functions and their transformations. So in this unit, you will learn about the function transformations. At the end of this unit, students should be able to graph the transformations of various functions be able to write a new function based on its transformation, identify domain, range, asymptotes, their limits, and I'm missing the L here. Anyway, let's just move on because I don't want to move back and then we get into technical problem. So the next unit you learn with me about two radicals and polynomials function. This unit cover graphing, solving equation, and its application of the two functions below. At the end of this unit, students should be able to identify endpoints of radical functions, endpoints of radical functions, minimum and maximum x and y intercepts, the end behavior of the graphs, identify multiplicity and the roots of the polynomial functions. Be able to solve radical equations both algebraic and graphically. Be able to divide polynomial in long-term division and synthetic division. Understand factor and remainder theorem. Complete unit quiz. So you see it in each unit, I describe the objectives very clear. What we are going to achieve, what we are going to learn, and how we're going to achieve it. And each step, each concept in the objective as clearly presented to you, so that you see what kind of contents I offer you for online course. You see the project my student fulfill with me. Now in my project, we're not just like playing math for fun, to be honest with you. Before we making the project, this is about 3D objects. So my students have a creative ideas of how to connect these shapes together to build, to construct a building or a garden or, you know, a shopping mall or whatever. So, but before they learn all of this, they have to learn the lesson with me first. They have to know what quadratic mean, what the equation look like, so that they can solve an accurate number for and assume that conversion of the unit from our math to a real life of the building. It look like how much a unit conversion will be. So it's a lot of work we build on it, but we are very successful, and my student did an awesome job, and we work together as teamwork. So the next unit function operation. So in this unit 3, student will explore the sum and differences, productions and quotient of functions, understanding the relations between the two functions fx and gx, f of x and g of x. The objectives are be able to create a composite function based on given information, be able to evaluate a composite function, identify the original function from a composite function, identify the restriction of the domain of a composite function, and complete the unit quiz. So after each unit, I offer you a quiz and you offer me the answer. The next unit you will learn with me in this pre-calculus math 12 is unit 4, unit circle and trigonometry. And our objectives are be able to sketch angles in standard position in both degree and radians, convert between radians and degrees, determine reference angle and coterminal angles, find the exact values of 6 trigonometric ratios, determine all angles within its domain given their trigonometric ratio, be able to graph trigonometric functions and their transformations using both technology and hand graphing, write an equation form its graph and model periodic phenomena, so that wave shape as a heartbeat ocean waves, swing of a pendulum, circular motion as a Ferris wheel from sinusoidal functions. Be able to prove trigonometric identities, including double angles identity. And the last step, complete the quiz. So that is about Unit 4, and now I'm getting into Unit 5. Explore exponential and logarithmic functions and their applications. Students will explore characteristics of exponential and logarithmic functions through their graphs of transformations. The objectives are be able to sketch their graphs of transformations, be able to solve exponential equations algebraically. And this is connect to the first unit you learn, which is about transformation, right? Be able to use appropriate laws of logarithms to rewrite them from one form to another form. Evaluate and simplify algebraic expressions in logarithmic. Be able to solve various logarithmic equations and their applications in word problems. Complete the unit quiz of exponential and logarithmic functions. So this is about Unit 5. You will learn with me. Unit 6, rational functions. In this unit, you will learn understand the key points such as non-permissible values, equations of asymptotes, points of discontinuity. The objectives are able to graph the transformations of rational functions, analyze limits of the functions to decide its vertical and horizontal asymptotes, be able to solve a rational equation with an extraneous root, both algebraically and graphically. Then check and compare the solution. Be able to model rational functions based on the word problem given and solve it. Complete a unit quiz. So that is about this unit 6. So I'm going to go to the next unit, which is unit 7. So unit 7 is about counting principles. You will learn with me. Now this is a top topic as well. Don't be scared. We will explore how difficult it is together. We'll figure out together. And sometimes as a math teacher, doesn't mean you know everything, right? Sometimes I will make mistake. Human is errors. But of course, we will figure out the mistake and we'll figure out and work together to improve our mathematics skills. Counting principle, permutation, combinations, and probabilities. In this unit, you will learn about the fundamental counting principle, the difference between permutation and combinations, factorial notations, and tree diagrams representation and probabilities. At the end of this unit, students should be able to solve problems involving permutations with repeated and non-repeated objects, be able to analyze and solve problems with permutations and combinations of different cases, complete probability assignment. Now, this is a top unit, so I give you an assignment rather than the quiz to release our stress together. Okay, so the next unit is unit 8, and I think probably this is the last unit. So please bear with me. Pascal's triangle and the binomial theorem, which is the topic. In this unit, you will learn about how to expand the expressions of binomials. At the end of this unit, students should be able to use both Pascal's triangle and the binomial theorem to expand the expression of binomials. I'm not sure if I pronounced the Pascal's correctly, but anyway, we focus in math, not the language here. I hope you forgive my accent. Find the value of the specific term, the midterm in the expansion of the binomials. Be able to find the general term in symbols form. So this is the last unit, I think. Then come to the next unit, which is Icono review unit. In this review unit, I will offer you a package to review on the topics we have learned so far in each unit, and I will choose which one the most important to create the review package for you. And it takes time for me to do all of this, so bear with me. Some days I will be very active on YouTube to provide you on the teaching videos to explain to you the concept. But some days I might be absent to, like to make a lesson plans, to quiz and exam and things like that. But please follow me on YouTube so that you can have a complete understanding of the complete picture of Math 12 curriculum, what it is, and how it's helpful in our real life. This slide, I provide some of important thing I would like to remind to all of students, right? To be successful, students should set up your own time management schedule. Learn a small lesson in the order. Do not skip any videos, any lessons, or jump in between. So I'm talking about if you register with me in our online courses, you watch the video for each lesson, you shouldn't skip any of them, right? Sometimes I feel like sometimes my students get into the first half of the video and they found interesting, and then eventually in the middle they feel, oh, it's so boring, and they want to turn off or do something. Now you can do that when you are online. That is advantage, right? You don't miss the lesson. You can come and go and be back, right? But be back and rewind and relearn where you left, so that the learning is a fresh reminding, right? It not make you forget. You learn and you forget. We learn and we forget, and all of us do. It's not just some of you. So the key here is we continue with what we left and we learn. So learn a small lesson in the order. Do not skip any videos and lesson or jump in between. Be determined. Now, anytime we want to achieve something, to be honest with you, if we want to finish the course, right, complete the course, it's academic course. It's required a minimum effort to do that, right? As a part of your own. We give you the tools. Teacher can give you the tools. Curriculum, school can give you tools. Online course give you tools. But it's up to you using the tools, how you use it and turn it into a powerful weapons for you, right? So that's the thing. It's applied to everybody. So be determined, be persistent, and be self-motivation. Be hardworking. Remember, learning is a journey, not a school, not a course. We give you a right tool. It is up to you to learn how to use it in your own way. But surely you needed a right tools as a guidance. And I'm very sure that I will give you a right tools. I'm very confident about that. So let me go to the next slide. So the next slide, I'm advertised a little bit, allow me to advertise a little bit for my online course. My math online courses are created and developed in a logical sequence order of a mathematics language. So that's the main thing, right? If you don't follow the smooth order of logical sequence, you make the student confused. By the end of this date, your own days. So this is just example, right? I'm just make it fun a little bit point here. You should be able to complete on 8 units, including on unit quiz, a practice exam, and a final exam. Best of luck in your online learning journey. Success means earning your real skills and true knowledge to be your own boss. Now, my online math course, I follow these protocols. I would like to talk a little bit about that, right? To convince you that this is very useful course for honor students across our world, not just like Canada or United States. To be honest with you, we are here learning the same mathematical language, universal math language. So even though I learned English where when I was in Netherlands, I have accent. I'm not hesitating to show you about math, to be honest with you, because we're learning the same language, the new language, right? My online math courses, protocols, details, but simplifications, logical sequences, understandable conceptual and visual applications, provide Zoom online support if booked in advance. Live videos, lectures, clearly explained step by step. From my live online video lectures, you will be able to comprehend the course of your own. When necessary, rewatch, rewind, relearn. And that is advantage of our online course. If you are in the classroom, you absent 1 day or 2 days, you miss the whole lesson, right? Now I know like nowadays sometimes you have a record from the smart board or whatever, but it's still not as convenient as online education. Online education give you a face-to-face, one-on-one structure explanation, and mathematics works so well with instructional teaching method. Now, I believe that is the most instructional teaching method is the most powerful tool of technique of teaching in math. You can argue about the constructivism or math is boring traditional route. No, none of this is the point because for the math language, like you learn a new language, you need to know the concept first, and you need to be the teacher need to show you how you do, right? Once you absorb it and you get it, it's the same like any subject, music, right? You have to learn the basic first. But the basic in math is already cover everything in elementary and everything in high school. So you're not even to have a chance to create it so much. Now, if you create it and fantasy in the wrong way, you don't get the right answer. That's not our point, right? We should have the basic foundation first. And in math, only forgetting the foundation, a lot of students already struggle. So not talking about like creating a wrong thing, right? I'm not, I don't want to, I'm not into that. So my philosophy is you know the basic foundation. Later on, you can create in fantasy beautiful step like the same like ballroom. You need to know what 2, 3, 4, 1, so that you can fantasy invented the new step. But I mean, like it without the basic foundation, you're going to create the wrong thing. And that is against the mathematician like 1,000 years ago has show us what is the right tools, what is the right formula. And if we create a wrong formula, it's not going to work, right? Now, I didn't mean that we cannot create a new formula on our own. I am not like taking back, right? But usually our regular person, student, we learned what we are learning the right thing first before we can create. And the math language is not an easy language. I admit with all of you here, right? We need patience, we need hard work, and we need effort to learn before we can see its beauty. But anyway, so here I would like to show you my student successful project. So as our project, we have to, I have to show students how to calculate the surface area and volumes of all of this before they create the project, right? So our project is not like, it's just like for fun. Yes, it have fun, but also have work as well before we can have fun. So here is, it's just a little bit show off of my calculus lesson to you on board so that you know what we will learn about. And here's a picture of what we did in the first calculus course, I think. So you see that the image here is very clear. I'm talking about the object throw from the roof of the building and drop into the ground, and how much time it land on the ground. Is you learn about quadratic equation. It's similar, but we use a derivative calculus to do this, right? And here I would like to show you, this is my student earned a lot of certificate from me for my online course when I was working in Staley's community schools. There's like at least 15 students who achieved in 2 or 3 classes. 15 students achieved the course, but I just show you one here. He got a certificate of achievement awarded to Dylan Cave. His name is Dylan Cave. And he's in the Staley's community school. And he's learned math online with me just a short time in March when the pandemic broke out and we was disrupted, and he got online, and he very good. He earned this, and I just show one student here, but many of them, right? But I just show you one. So to encourage you learn math online with me, because see, like my student achievement here, and in a short time, he never learned online before, but when he got online, he learned with me. He got the certificate. I believe that he earned 95 out of 100, or 95, 97 above that. Okay. So this is the message, thank you message of me to all of you. If you key in Google, you will key in my math teaching online. You can check it on YouTube as well. And in the next few days, when I develop the first lesson, I will back with you online on YouTube and show you some interesting lesson online. I hope you will enjoy, and regardless, you register my online courses, which is, if you found this benefit to you, my course online acting as the extra tutor for you to help you for your tutor, right? one-on-one. If you struggle in the school classroom, let's say you learn the logarithmic function, but you don't get it, then you can hop in online and learn from me or from other teachers. But if you follow one teachers and step by step, it will be easier for you, right? So you follow my program online and on YouTube, watch out for it. You can Google, say my mathteachingonline.ca. That is my website as well. So thank you for watching, and I'm excited to provide you on the contents I just shown you from the course overview in the next a few months. Now the course is intensive, so whoever learned with me on my course will learn step by on the details. I don't want to rush, right? So bear with me and learn the huge knowledge in mathematics. I hope that my program benefit all the students across the world. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.